Just say the word.
Salad.
Okay. Unmute.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I was going to tell y'all what time it was, but I don't know. We're getting ready to start a dinner. Everybody in my house eat differently, except for me and Robert. We eat the same. Jason eats differently. So I'm making him some sort of like grilled chicken fingers, but I'm cooking them quick on the stove, browning them a little bit. Let them get, I already seasoned them. Let them get a little tender this way, and then I'll use my little small cast iron skillet because it's just for him. And I'm going to throw them in the oven for a little bit. I have under here, I'm making hamburger steak. I've already caramelized my onions for 'em. This is for me and Rob. Hamburger steak and gravy and rice is what we're having. Um, I'm gonna brown them as much as I can on top, and they too go in the oven. Once I get them in the oven and get them pretty much done thoroughly all the way through, then I'll add the gravy, make the gravy, add the gravy. Then I'll put them back in and add the onions, put the rice on, and the biscuits. So it's just a quick, easy, healthy, fulfilling meal that's less expensive because everything I had except for the biscuits was in the house. So that was a good thing. I didn't have to go out and buy anything but some biscuits. So these are just some chicken breasts that I bought from Sam's. They were some family packs, so I split them up. There was 4 left. I kind of figured that the kid wouldn't want what we were gonna have, so I took them down and got them ready for him this morning. Got them seasoned and ready to go in. So what I do with those, they're pretty much done. So I just put them in the oven for just a little while to let them bake. Jason is not gonna eat. Jason is not gonna eat rice. That will be just for me and Robert. So I'm not gonna cook a whole lot of rice. In a few minutes, I'm gonna drop a couple of shrimps for Jason, so he can have. He's gonna have baked chicken fingers, shrimp, and biscuits, and we're gonna have. And it's not that we're feeding the kid anything. It's just that the kid doesn't eat anything. And so we're gonna have hamburger steak, rice and gravy, and biscuits. I'll be back shortly to show y'all the hamburger steaks before I put them in the oven. Let me go get mama now. Son. And you made it so long, it started. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm back checking for homework. He did homework yesterday and didn't turn it in because he said he couldn't find it. But it was in his book bag, so hopefully she'll let him turn it in tomorrow. He did do it yesterday. And as you guys know, I always clean as I go. That's a habit that I learned from my mom. Always clean as you go, especially when you're always clean up the kitchen. I forgot that was on. Turn that off. I got that over there for now. I've been burned by grease before, so it kind of scared me, startled me. So these are the hamburger steaks. I'm on another flip. And you guys, I use, some people make their hamburger steaks with ground turkey, but I use ground chuck, less oil. They're real thick, you guys, so it's gonna brown them on both sides, kind of get them to go down a little bit, and I'm about to put them in the oven for a spell. But this is ground chuck, so it's less oily. I season them with this season, and if anybody's interested, what? Hi, Miss Patty. Hi, Ashley. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know I can't see. I'm going to show you guys the seasons that I use, and if anybody don't have it in your state, you hit me up and I'll send it to you. It's soul food seasoning, and it's made by Spice It. It's very, very good. It's soul food seasoning. They also have one, it's a chicken seasoning. So this is what I've been using. And I use this, and I use my garlic salt or my garlic powder. I love garlic. And I had my onions. I put a little basil and everything to make it as if I'm forming a meatloaf. So I use the bread, or you can use your crackers, you can use your croutons, I use eggs. So I put those in there. Here's the other one. This is my Spicy Supreme. This is real good. And guys, it's like $1.28. So if anybody needs some, hit me up and I'll send you some. It's real, real good. Real, real good. When I find it, I try to get a lot of it because it's kind of hard to find. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. Take this off. Put them in. I'm gonna wash that. I'm gonna put the oil back on for the shrimps. I'm only gonna cook about 5. Now gotta give him enough to eat to go his chicken fingers, so I'm gonna only cook about 5. But I start my stuff on the oven, in the oven, on top of the stove, and then um, I end up taking it off of the stove. I have not put my dishes up because you guys, I haven't been feeling well this week. As you know, I have lupus. So it has started affecting my right side, and I have been in a lot of pain for the last couple of days, especially yesterday and today. So my goal is to defeat it and not let it defeat me. So even if I feel bad, sometimes I just try to keep going, but just try not to overdo it. Sometimes the last couple of mornings I have been in the bed late because I am a very, very early riser. So I have been late. I haven't been doing my morning routine as far as like taking Jay to school and all of that. So I've been struggling a little bit, but we still have to eat. I have made enough homemade chicken noodle soup to get by for a couple of days. So it's time to cook something else. I'm only going to give Jason, I like these shrimp, you guys. I got them from Sam's. I think they had, when I bought them, they had a $2 rebate on them. But they're the butterfly shrimps. They're already breaded, and they really have shrimp in them. So they're pretty good. I'm only going to drop about 5. Because that's probably all he'll eat. I don't believe in the 5-second rule because we walk on the floor. So I'm throwing that in the trash. I don't do the 5-second rule, guys, because we walk on the floor and we be outside, and I don't do that. I don't do that.
Oh, they don't want that. Oh, that's my music. Ain't gonna get no copyright.
Oh, my bad.
That's why I ain't rush over.
I didn't want it to. Yes, on my live. I had some potholes. Oh, they're right here.
That's a Rob Alban's classic right there.
Yeah, but it's copyrighted. Okay, you guys, those are chicken fingers. I'm going to cut one open to make sure that they're done. And
That's just the instrumental. That's not copyrighted.
voila. See, they're tender, ready to eat. Tender and ready to eat. He's not going to eat all of these.
Once I put some words on it, then I can copyright
His
it
dad probably will finish him up for him.
and be in my head.
And so he wants some biscuits.
Put it in production so we can get paid.
So you guys, maybe I need to go work for Jack so I can learn how to make homemade biscuits. But right now, these out the can are going to have to do. We did a quick run to Piggly Wiggly. I really don't like to go to Piggly Wiggly because they're so doggone expensive. But it was a quick run because we got him from school. So I'm going to go ahead so I can feed him because he'll be asleep after a while. So I'm going to go ahead and feed him. Tomorrow is trash day.
Tomorrow is trash day.
So they have,
So you can control it yourself.
8 biscuits. I won't eat a 1. So,
That's how you control it yourself.
okay. I don't know how to cook. I can't cook in control.
I know, I'm just saying.
I'm not multitasking like that.
No, I'm not.
So here are the hamburgers. They're not done yet. Just a quick flip. Gotta put some butter on my biscuit. They're getting there, guys. Wait till you see the finishing touch of them. Wow, they be so good if you do them right. Try not to dry them out. It's just like a big dry hamburger, but we're not going to dry these out. You guys, I'm doing it the lazy way because I'm not making,
Piggly Wiggly, y'all must be in the South. We sure is.
yes, we are. We're in the South. We are in Alabama. All right. Alabama is where we are. So, got that down.
Okay. I was trying to figure this. Okay. It's just like, okay. Everybody say good well, get better. Juicy slots.
Thank you.
Vibes with
Just keep me in your
Kara's
prayers
Life.
because it gets rough for me sometimes.
Vibe with Kara's Life says hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Miss Patty. Hello,
Hi, Miss
Vibes.
Patty.
You know, guys, we're going to congratulate Tanya D on getting this feature because usually you have to get 1,000 subs before you can go direct live. And she has accomplished that task. I don't have to whatchamacallit to go pop.
That's okay. You make enough noise by yourself.
And also for your community tab, congratulations. Now we're still working on getting monetized. Yes.
Spin around like that.
Nah, don't spin around too fast, man.
I want to complete your dinner.
You're gonna make me dizzy. Congratulations, Tanya D.
Thank you. I don't even know what it is, you guys, but he said it, so I'd be like, okay. He knows, I don't. You guys, I do know how to cook Uncle Ben's rice, the long grain rice. I also know how to cook Success boiling bag. So voila, 1 bag of rice. Or should I do 2?
I think 1 is good.
Okay.
Yeah, do
I
1.
think I'm gonna do 2 because he says 1 is good. Finish it up.
2 is good.
Yeah, because he says 1 is good, but then he'll say, oh, we don't have any more rice. So with my rice, I always put the butter in the water. I like buttery rice. That's the rear. And you guys, I have just watching other cooking shows and stuff. I've gotten on to the sea salt. And sea salt, just take. That's it. That's all you need. It's salty. It's in there on its own. And it's good to go. I'm going to take this cereal bowl.
All right then, Chef Gordon.
Bought some. I have to read the instructions.
I got to get my other camera set up. So next time, since you can do it this way, you can do it. I should have done it the restring way. That way I could have had 2 cameras. Like they be doing, had them the 2 camera effect.
Here's a cup of cold water. This is 1 cup.
Then you have 1 on the food.
And this is McCormick.
Then you have 1 on you.
This is good brown gravy. But I'm going to add my own touches to it.
That white folks stuff, huh?
I don't know if it's white, black. I know I'm making brown gravy. I don't know who made it. If they white, black, pink, purple, orange. All I know is I'm making brown gravy.
All right, don't make it brown.
Okay, thank you. I don't know the color of the person. I don't care.
Oh, then you have a camera on top of that while you whisking. Well, you got a whole kitchen set up. And that's what you're going to have in your new house.
Yeah, I want a
I
nice.
have cameras in the ceiling. So you want to go live, all you gotta do is hit that.
I don't know about all that. That might be for you. So you see, I whisked up my brown gravy. So I had caramelized my onions earlier. So I'll just add them to the gravy. Like that. And whisk them around. Just about when the hamburger steak is pretty much ready, I'm going to pull them out and add this to the oil that's in there. To the side. Once again, I have to wash dishes because...
Oh, you don't have to do that. I'll do that. For TV purposes.
Yeah, right. Hey, Jason. Hey, Jason. Come on.
Here.
Okay, come on.
Because I feel like I'm about to faint.
Why do you feel like you're about to faint, Jason?
Because I am.
Don't faint, because I can't get you up.
Dad can.
Huh. Well, you don't have to faint. I'm just waiting on your biscuits, but you can go ahead and get the food. The biscuits are in the oven.
What's that sound?
That's the oven.
Not the Frankie ding. The. Don't hear that?
It does that. It's rock. Close it up.
You didn't hear that? Man, I'm the only one. Why y'all recording still?
He's showing my me cooking. Say hello.
Hi.
Guys, that's Jason. That's the last of the Mohicans. Hot, buddy.
That looks so crabby.
You said you wanted bacon?
It looks like crab.
You know, you really don't have to eat shit.
Why you breathing so hard?
Because you're
I'm not complaining. I'm just
always.
saying what it looked like.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
You
just saying what it looked like.
You always complain. You gonna eat the biscuits later?
Mm-hmm. Duty head.
Yeah. So I'm gonna remove the hamburger steak and put them in a bowl to rest for a minute while I get the other stuff ready. Clean some of the stuff off of here before I add the gravy to it. That is the hamburger steak. I'm gonna add the gravy back to it and mix it. top of the stove. Then I'll add the hamburger back into it. Let that syrup simmer in there a little bit. So that's the gravy and the onions. I'm gonna let that rest for a quick second till I can get the gravy warm. Then I'll add the hamburger meat back to it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move my biscuits to the top. I'm gonna add the hamburgers back to it and put them back in the oven. Mental note, we need some dishwasher liquid.
Awesome. I said awesome.
What's awesome? You walk around with that hat on.
I don't know. But I was going back outside once you get through.
Guys, I don't have enough kitchen space. That's what I wanted it to do. That's what I wanted the gravy to do. And it is doing what I needed it to do. See how it mixed in? It made it look as if it was my gravy. So I'll turn it down. And I'll add the hamburgers back to it. They're hot. Add the hamburgers back. Huh? Add in there. And I'll move it around.